Alright, what's up? I'm Charm City 187.
What's up, bitches?
Week 12 picks. Week 11, I was 7-7. He was 8-6.
Slowly crawling back into that race for the. Have you decided what kind of trophy we're gonna do?
No.
No, probably nothing.
But I was close. Tennessee almost pulled it out.
Mm-hmm.
Jets sucked. Baltimore sucked. Cleveland lost to a quarterback who had 90 yards passing. And like I told you all, every time I pick Washington, they lose.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
No matter what.
Mm-hmm. Houston had a little bit of a blow up on their sideline, and they went so crazy as to put Matt Schaub back in the game. That's Wade Phillips, the best head coach in the NFL.
That was just Gary Kubiak.
No, Gary Kubiak had a heart attack.
He was coaching from the press box.
No, he wasn't.
That's what they were saying?
No, it's Wade Phillips that's coaching, dude.
He was in the press box. They were showing him during the game.
He's going to head coach from the press box. Wade Phillips is in charge of the team.
Sean Payton did it.
When?
When he fucked up his knee. Remember when they died?
Yeah, because he can still call plays, but who keeps control of the sidelines? It's Wade Phillips.
Alright, whatever. Week 12, Thursday the 21st. New Orleans at Atlanta. New Orleans going to destroy them. Atlanta's fucking trash. They're on Baltimore level.
Well, no, not yet. We didn't get blown out by Tampa Bay. That's lower than Baltimore level trash. And just goes to show you, even an elite quarterback like Matt Ryan, because everyone wants to throw him into that elite category, you need receivers to throw to. You need receivers. Roddy White hurt all year. Julio Jones hurt. He's got Tony Gonzalez, who's finally showing his age, and Harry Douglas.
Harry Douglas ain't that bad.
Yeah, but he's not that bad now. He was a good slot receiver, but he never got the ball. He's not that bad now because he's the only one to get the ball thrown to him.
Alright, November 24th, 1 o'clock, Pittsburgh at Cleveland. I'm going to take Pittsburgh just because they had a good showing against Detroit and Cleveland. They have no offense. How the fuck you lose to a team who has 90 yards passing and give up, what'd they give up, 48 points?
41. It was 41-20. I'll take Cleveland. They had a bad little stint there in the second quarter. They gave up 31 unanswered points in the third quarter. That's the most points ever scored in Cincinnati's franchise history. So you're going to have admirations like that. But I'll take Cleveland at home. They're not going to have another admiration like that 2 weeks in a row. But they are not going to sneak back into the playoff hunt. I know every team in front of them has a losing record. That's why they're like second in the race, right? Because everyone has a losing record. The second wildcard team has a losing record right now. It's the Jets, basically. Yeah. Oh, Miami's 5-5.
Tampa Bay at Detroit. I'm still going to take Detroit.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay, they look... I feel sorry for Tampa Bay fans, actually, because Chuck Schiano was on his way out. Greg Schiano was on his way out. Now he's going to be there for next year.
Yeah, well, no, because let's say they go 2-14, he ain't going to be there next year. They got to go 8-8 for him to save his job, and there's no way they're going 8-8.
I don't think he's.
They still got to play Carolina again. They still got to play the Saints again.
Yeah, they're not. I don't even think they're going to fire him because they don't have a quarterback. Josh Freeman was never a quarterback.
Mike Glennon didn't look that bad.
Yeah, I know, but he's just. That's why I'm thinking they're going to let Schiano do next year, see how Glennon comes along.
Nah.
But I'm still taking Detroit.
If they go 2-14 2 years, what was the record last year? Like
I don't know.
4-12. There's no way they keep him. There's no way. With all the unrest in that locker room, no way.
Minnesota at Green Bay. I'm going to take Green Bay, but the only reason why I'm taking Green Bay is because they have the best run defense in the league. It's going to shut Adrian Peterson down.
The best run defense in the league is the Jets. Yeah. But not on the road, though.
I have a feeling they're going to shut Adrian Peterson down. Minnesota has no quarterback.
Speaking of no quarterback, Green Bay has no quarterback. Yeah. Scott Tolzien. This is my key info right here. But they got blown out by Philadelphia. At Philadelphia. That's their first win at Philadelphia in 11 games.
Washington, wasn't it?
Huh?
Washington's the one that lost to Philly last week.
It was Green Bay, 27-13. Oh, it was 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago. I'm sorry, 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago.
And it must have been in Green Bay because Philly's first home game win was against Washington last week.
Whatever. Okay. Still, they got blown out by Philly. Just saying that just hurts. Fuck.
The only thing I see.
Goes to show how much I pay attention.
The only thing I see with this game is I think Eddie Lacy is going to have more success against Minnesota's defense than Adrian Peterson's going to have against Green Bay's defense.
That could happen, but I'm still taking Christian Ponder over Scott Tolzien.
All right, San Diego at Kansas City. Kansas City, it's choke time for the Chargers and Phillip Rivers.
Yep. It's about that time.
Chicago at St. Louis. Yo, I want to take St. Louis.
Yeah, they're coming off a bye. I
took Chicago, but I'm switching mine.
Yeah, I'm just keeping at Chicago. I think Jay Cutler's supposed to be... No, he's not going to be back this week. Yeah,
he's not.
Yeah. Yeah, keep me at Chicago.
Carolina at Miami. Carolina. Yeah, they looked pretty good last night. I do think it would have been a different outcome if Belichick didn't bench Talib.
Yeah. He was getting a little hot-headed, though. He had to take him off the field.
It was like the second play of the game.
Yeah, but he was also fighting with him on the goal line, too.
Yeah, well, that's what Steve Smith does to people. He gets under his skin.
He got under his skin. He's got to get him out of the game before he gets a 15-yard penalty and then is ejected.
And then keep him out of the game the whole game.
Well, no, he put him back in the fourth quarter.
In the fourth quarter, when I was watching it, he wasn't in.
He was.
They were showing him sitting on the bench.
He was sitting on the bench when at the beginning of the fourth quarter. Then he brought him in like a drive before Carolina scored.
But yeah, Carolina's defense is nasty.
They're pretty good.
Jets at Baltimore. I'm gonna check. We're gonna do that one last.
Yeah.
Jacksonville at Houston. This one I don't even know who to pick. I really don't.
It's a toss-up of shit.
Yeah.
It's a toss-up of shit. I'm going to throw my shit tosser in the air and go with Doop. Put me down for Jacksonville.
I was just about to say that too.
Yeah, put me down for Jacksonville.
Alright, I'm going to stay with Houston then, but anybody could win this game.
I'm going to regret that. I'm watching me lose by one game this year, and that's the game. Or how many times I picked Baltimore this year.
4:05. You got Tennessee at Oakland. I'm going to take Tennessee. They almost beat the Colts.
Yeah. It was at home, though.
Yeah.
I'm going to take Oakland. They're at home. They beat Houston last week. Got a little lucky with that. They were down 20-7, and made a furious comeback. I'll take Oakland. They look a little better right now. I'm not gonna lie.
What happened with Terrell Pryor though?
I don't know. I think he's hurt, but I trust Matt Flynn though. I do.
Indy at Arizona. Yeah. I picked Indy, but I'm so close to taking Arizona.
I took Arizona. It just seems like the smart pick of the week because Indy just looks lost without Reggie Wayne.
They have no run game.
I mean, their best receiver out there is T.Y. Hilton. He's too small. Too small. And Darius Hayward-Bay, you can't catch, and all you're good for is, at least Torrey Smith is good for 3 routes, you're good for 1 route. Run straight down the field, just like you did at Maryland. You did it really well at Maryland. You just can't catch either.
I took Indy, but damn it, I want to take Arizona.
You already changed 2 picks. It's probably have to change another pick.
Alright, I'm going to stay with Indy, but they have no run game. What's Trent Richardson?
He's got like 340 yards rushing this year.
Well, he's averaging like 2.8 yards a carry. Only person worse than him is Ray Rice.
I think Ray Rice might have passed him actually with that 131-yard game.
I don't put any weight in that game though. That was the worst defense in the league.
Worst run defense.
Yeah, worst run defense.
Well, 31st. We're also the worst running offense. So, well, I mean, you can't really take a negative and a negative.
4:25. You got Dallas at the Giants. I'm going to take Dallas 35-28. I think Giants are going to be able to put up some points against a shitty ass defense. It's just, I think Dallas is going to be able to put up more. Yeah, that's the only reason.
Giants in a shootout. What I say, 31-24. I actually think it's going to be higher than that, but I'm just going to say 31-24 as a nice little rough medium. But I like the Giants at home, and it's about time for Tony Romo to do what he does best. Do his Phillip Rivers.
Yeah, I was about to say the same thing. Do the Phillip Rivers. 4:25.
Hold on, back to that. I guarantee if like the Dallas Cowboys ever started 9-0, they would find a way.
9-6.
No, 9-7. They would find a way to go like 10-6 and lose the division by 1 game. They would. They're gonna lose the division to Philadelphia. who can't find a quarterback to save their lives. Nick Foles is not an NFL quarterback. I'm sorry.
Sunday Night Football, 8:30. You got Denver at New England. I'm gonna take Denver, 31-24. I just don't think New England's gonna be able to match them in the points.
I mean, it is about 20 on. You match them in the points.
Yeah.
I remember you saying something earlier. You don't think New England's going to score that much. I'm like,
yeah.
Carolina's 10 times the defense that Denver is.
Yeah, I know.
20, and they moved the ball easily against it because they got Gronk back now.
In order for New England to beat Denver, they're going to have to put up about 38 points, and I just don't see New England putting up 38.
If you look at what Denver's been doing, their point totals have been going down.
Yeah.
Every week it's been progressive. They're like, 31 points, least points they scored all year. 28, least points they scored all year. 27, least points they scored all year. People are starting to catch up to what they're doing. It's not they just cover Demaryius Thomas on the deep ball, and you know what? They let you beat you with that stuff underneath. And
that's how Demaryius Thomas beat us. He was throwing screen passes to him and running for 80-some yards.
Yeah, but that was like, that's because we sent an all-out blitz and it was one broken tackle and he was gone. We didn't play coverage.
And they picked up Michael Huff's worthless ass.
What was it, to make Peyton Manning feel better in practice?
Monday night, November 25th, San Francisco at Washington. I'm obviously not taking Washington.
Yeah. So you can mark Washington down for a W now? Taking San Fran. I will never pick Washington. Sorry.
You picked them last week, just like I did.
I picked Philly.
No, you didn't.
Picked Philly. Oh, that's because I said Philly was at home.
Yeah, 11-game win.
Well, I said I wanted to pick Philly.
Yeah.
But I'm just going to pick Washington.
Yeah.
Just because. But I'm not taking Washington. Yeah. I'm not taking Washington. Sorry. That was an admiration last week.
Washington, they're horrible defense. San Francisco and Frank Gore's going to run the ball all up and down the field on them.
They have a horrible quarterback, though. Can we say that now?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. We can say that now?
Yeah.
He had the 90 yards passing, and then he sucked shit against the Saints, too. Remember, against Carolina, he had 90 yards passing.
Yeah.
And everyone, I just let me harp on this for a second. The letting go of Anquan Bolden. Anquan Bolden has the same stats as Tannen Doss. Enough said. Enough said. Enough said.
Yeah, but Tanner Doss has more drops than he has, though. He dropped 3 or 4 third down passes against Chicago alone.
Which brings us to...
And the bye teams for this week is Buffalo, Cincinnati, Philadelphia, and Seattle.
Pretty good bye.
Yeah. 1 o'clock game on Sunday, Jets at Baltimore. I'm going to take the Jets 20-17.
I thought you said you were going to change it.
No.
It looked like you said you were changing it. Because you were saying the game, and then you were like, and I'm going to change that pick, and then I told you to wait.
Yeah, I was talking about
Houston?
Indy, Arizona.
Oh, okay. I'm going to take Baltimore. What did I say, 29-6? The Jets have one of the worst...
29-6. You said 9-6. Oh, 29-6.
Yeah, 29-6. The Jets have one of the worst road defenses in the NFL. I know they have one of the best run defenses in the NFL. They average giving up 34 points on the road. I think I did the math wrong earlier. I said 38 earlier. But it's 34 points on the road. They got
one of the worst offenses in the league.
They have Gino Smith.
We have Joe Flacco.
They have Gino Smith.
We have 13 and 13, and how many fumbles does he have?
How many fumbles does Gino Smith have?
Yeah.
How many interceptions does Gino Smith have? How many times has Gino Smith been sacked?
I don't know.
In the 40s.
Flacco's getting sacked 3 to 5 times a game.
You gonna blame that on Flacco?
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna blame him on Ray Rice and Gronkowski.
Blame it on Ray Rice? You can't.
Ray Rice is the reason why.
You're not blaming it on. I blame it on Monroe, Shipley,
Monroe's given up 2 sacks since he's been here.
He gave 2 sacks last week.
Yeah, I know. Those 2 and the one against Green Bay where it was sack fumble. Those are the only sacks he's given up.
Don't give a shit. I believe because he's getting pressured from the backside too. It's not like he's like just seeing pressure at the middle. I blame all 5 of them. All 5 of them can go except for Yanda. I'll keep you, Yanda. Or goodbye. Gronkowski, goodbye. Shipley, goodbye. And Monroe, I'm sorry, you were a nice rental. Goodbye. He gets no push in the run game. He gets no push. That freaking 50-yard run by Ray Rice out of the pistol, that was all him. That was all him.
Well, Ray Rice doing that bullshit block for the pick 6. Why?
And I'm gonna.
He just rolls on the ground in his legs. Like, why don't you hit him? Like, scare him.
I'm gonna blast Flacco for this. I didn't even see him. I didn't even act like he was there. I'm like, dude, it's a 6'7", 280-pound defensive lineman jumping in your face.
He just, for me, Flacco this year just sounds like a fucking moron. Every time I hear him talk, it's like, dude, shut the fuck up. We're going to go to practice and get better this week like we've done every other week.
That's because he's gone to the John Harbaugh coaching of bullshit.
We're getting better every week at practice.
That's Harbaugh.
No, that's him too.
Fine.
You can look at that and say they have gotten progressively worse every week.
Oh, it says bye. I was like, what the fuck is that? Well,
they have gotten progressively worse, and I didn't even do the point totals. They can't get over 17 to 20 points.
They scored 20 points in the last 2 games.
17 to 20 points.
They scored over 20 points in the last 2 games.
No, they didn't. 20 points.
Still same thing. Over, under 20. They're not under 20. 29-6. They're going to blow them out. Jets suck on the road. They are 1-4 on the road. They average giving up 34 points a game on the road. Don't care. Number 1 rush defense at home in the NFL. Goodbye.
I'm going to take the Jets 20-19 because...
17, you said?
No. Yeah, 20-17 because the Ravens suck right now. They're horrible. No offense whatsoever. The defense is about to give up.
Why is it always this thing you go to? They're about to give up. Why would they give up? They get paid millions of dollars. If they gave up,
what does Joe Flacco get paid millions of dollars for? Throw $1 million a yard passing?
If I was a defense, I wouldn't give a shit what he's getting paid. If
Why?
I would get paid,
go out there and play their ass off.
Because
the quarterback to just go out there and give the ball to the other team.
So who are you gonna blame? You gonna blame Ray Rice for the pick, or you gonna blame Joe? Because earlier you sounded
both of them. Ray Rice doesn't have all 13. Isn't at fault for all 13 of his interceptions.
He's at fault for a lot of them. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I'm being an apologist.
Yes, he's one of them fucking nerds you see on the Ravens forum. That's a Joe Flacco apologist.
I've never been on the Ravens.
I know,
forum.
but I'm saying you act like the people on the forum. Joe, the defense can't get off the field, and Ray Rice can't run the ball, and Joe can't do it all himself, and
he can't do it all himself. He
can't do anything.
Well, he can. He can do a lot of things to fuck up everything.
Yeah, well, he's not doing anything now.